Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday, July 7th, 2021. My name is Aubrey and this is my astrological outlook for the day. And today is again another day that our theme coming through is definitely information. Information being highlighted in a lot of ways, and also there is, the possibility for some of this information that is so highlighted today and also yesterday to be causing some type of interruptions or conflicts or impulsive actions being taken in relationships, specifically also business relationships and partnerships, contractual financial agreements, things like that. Information coming up today that can potentially cause some type of conflict within relationships, all right? So information, I said that that's the theme for today. It was also the theme for yesterday. Yesterday we had our Mercury square to Neptune, the third one. And I've been saying, with this third square, we are going to start gaining clarity about some things. And I don't know about how the week's going for you guys, but I've definitely gotten a little bit of clarity on some things so far. So interested to see how this rest of the week is going to go. But today is really a continuation of these disclosure, truth breaking through illusion energetics that were activated yesterday and are going to be carrying us through now. This is because the moon today is still in Gemini, Mercury's sign, Mercury the messenger, Mercury who squared off for the third time with Neptune yesterday. And so the moon will be conjuncting Mercury, and because of that, we'll also be forming a square to Neptune retrograde. So again, this energetic of information being exposed, information coming out, especially things that have been unclear or hidden or misinterpreted, like especially relating back to things that may have happened in the end of May, and also relating back to things that were going on around January, February, being triggered and reactivated by both this T-square that Mars and now Venus have been forming with Saturn and Uranus, and also by the moon conjuncting Mercury and squaring Neptune today after Mercury squared Neptune for the third square yesterday, and the moon was with the north node. So today is really just a continuation of this information, this clarity coming through, and it's really being activated by the moon now conjoining Mercury and making the square to Neptune. Second today, it really, the other big theme that we have going on this week is really that Venus, making the T-square. Venus is opposing Saturn. So this is, makes finances and relationships difficult, adds pressure, can create frustration, feeling held back, and also in square to Uranus in Taurus. This is generally just shocks and surprises in finances, in relationships, having to do with resources, having to do with supplies, supply chains, what makes us feel comfortable, like and stable, the projects that we're working on, things just being sort of shocks and surprises coming this week in terms of conflicts in relationships, business partnerships, financial agreements, things like that. With the Saturn opposition too, it's just, we are in this energy very strongly right now, and I do think that a lot of the manifestations of these shocks and surprises in regards to these relationships and partnerships this week are going to have a lot to do with finding things out and information about people and relationships and circumstances becoming a little bit more clear, and this sort of causing people to do shocking and surprising things in these same areas. It's interesting that they're corresponding simultaneously, and I think that they're kind of feeding into each other. So these are the energetics that we're working with this week. It's really, and we are heading towards the new moon in Cancer on Friday, and this is how we are closing out our Gemini new moon cycle right now with this, square that we had activated yesterday from Mercury to Neptune retrograde, and now the moon coming through and, highlighting, activating, triggering these energetics as well. So definitely clarity coming, information coming through this week, and things being exposed illusions being destroyed with these energetics. And again, that can in turn cause these shocks and surprises to be happening in all various types of relationships and partnerships this week. And we want to be careful that we're not making very impulsive actions in, you know, these areas of our life. Any changes that we want to make, no matter how like impulsively we feel driven, or like compulsively we feel driven to make them now, Saturn really wants us to put some thought into it and create a strategy and make sure that this is what we want and we're doing it the right way moving forward into the future, so we don't create any type of long-term issues for ourselves going forward. The third thing that I want to say today is as a result of the Sabian symbols, the placement of the sun and the earth today, and the sun is discharging 16 degrees of Cancer today, and that Sabian symbol or energetic depiction that resonates to the frequency and vibration of this particular degree is a man studying a mandala in front of him with the help of very ancient books. So to me, especially in the context of this information that's coming through now, it's like we should be studying the information we're getting now very carefully and looking for patterns like the mandala and the true wisdom in it. What wisdom can we derive out of this experience that we've had in relation to this information that we're finding out? What is it teaching us? What patterns are we recognizing? And what wisdom can we gain from it to help us proceed further down our path with an ability to maybe avoid these type of issues going forward? Also, the position of the earth today. The earth is where we are. It's what grounds us. It's the body of everything. And this is the degree 16 Capricorn, boys and girls in gym suits. So, you know, really from like the earth-based perspective, all of this is an exercise in strength and endurance. And we are in training right now for what's to come. And, so we want to be studying the information that we've gained. We want to really be evaluating it, really thinking hard about it. And like I said, really looking for the wisdom in it, regardless of, you know, whether this, you know, we ultimately perceive this is like a positive or negative experience in terms of these disclosures that we're getting, this information that's coming out. There is wisdom to be gained. There is experience to be like abstracted from it, and you know, we need to look for the patterns in it, the mandala, and really, you know, the position of the earth. We're in training right now for the future direction, the path that we're going to be walking going forward into the age of Aquarius, right? So lastly today, one more thing that I want to say, this is just a quick video today. We have Saturn retrograde moving back to 12 degrees of Aquarius. And this degree is a train entering a tunnel. Saturn was here for a really long time, and things from the past coming back to be reformed and restructured with Saturn retrograde moving back. Again, I feel like this all ties into things from the past and information from the past that was keeping us in a state of confusion in some type of way, being exposed, coming out, gaining clarity, and now we can see what was actually going on. And Saturn retrograde is asking us to reform and restructure, you know, according to this new understanding, according to this new perception. And we know that this is taking us along the proper path that we are aligned with now for, you know, the evolution of our personal blueprints, because of the moon having been in conjunction with the North Node yesterday for this Mercury Neptune square, and then today moving to form the conjunction to Mercury and the square as well, and also in the context of this Uranus and Taurus activation by Venus and opposing Saturn. Major changes, major shakeups right now. Venus's relationships, Uranus's authenticity and freedom, and Uranus is really trying to, I think, shake up relationships that are out of alignment with us in any way. And again, these can be business relationships, business, you know, just partnerships, generally friends, associates, and romantic relationships, and also any type of financial or contractual agreements we have. Really wanting to make sure that we are on the right path and working and relating with the people that are going to be aligning with us, and, you know, really the right people that we can like all grow together going forward. So that's what I have for today, you guys. Again, just a quick video because, you know, it's really a reiteration of yesterday with the moon still in Gemini. Venus still in the T-square. And, you know, the degrees of the Sabians today, we are in training and we need to be studying and looking for patterns and extracting wisdom from the experience and the information and the clarity that's coming to us now. So, if you guys liked my video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, leave me comments. I love your comments. And ring the bell if you want notifications every time I upload a video. And tune in tomorrow for my astrological outlook of the day if you guys want to. And I'm wishing everyone a beautiful day. And again, just be careful making those impulsive, rash decisions right now, especially in regards to any type of financial circumstances or partnerships, anything like that. You want to make a plan if it's something that you really want to follow through with on this time. So have a wonderful day, you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.